So we've got loads coming our way for you today. In fact, I've been totting up, right? Do you know how many, in terms of our guests today, do you know how many Olympic medals we're going to have in the studio today?
Quite a few, because we're a bit...
Yeah, should we add your one in as well?
Oh, yes.
I know she doesn't like to talk about it.
Tell us.
21 in total with you. So the other 20 medals come from Chris Hoy, who's going to be here to talk about day one of the track cycling. We're going to be joined by Charlotte Dujardin, who is back home after her medals on Geo. We've got Colin Jackson, who's going to be here, looking back at the athletics session earlier and looking ahead as well. And also Max Whitlock. He of Olympic pommel horse gold from yesterday, retaining his title, is going to be here as well. So 21 in total.
Wow.
Just in case you're wondering, I haven't won any, but...
Really?
Yeah, no.
You still got the opportunity. You could get in the golf, Dan.
Yes.
Bit of Paris, maybe Brisbane.
There is breakdancing available in the Paris Games in 2024.
Yes, definitely do breakdancing. I think people would rather see that.
That could be horrific.
All right, before we get chatting on with the rest of the show, here's the news with Charlie. Good morning, Charlie.
GB medals available today in the sailing. But just to bring you up to date, I know Charlie's just on the weather for the UK. We can give you the weather for Tokyo Bay because there's a bit of a weather front moving through, and the women's skiff medal race, which was due to start around about 6:30 this morning, but 20 minutes' time, has been delayed because of that front going through Tokyo. Charlotte Dobson and Saskia Tidy were going in that. They're the 2020 world silver medalists, so really good chance of medal for them. They won the first two races, didn't they, but then slipped down a little bit. Still got a good shout for a bronze medal. And that means the men's skiff race, which actually involves Dylan Fletcher, who Charlotte is getting married to straight away after these games. So that's Dylan Fletcher and Stuart Bithell. That's also going to be delayed. That was due to be an hour after, starting about 7:30. So if they happen in our time, we'll bring you those medal chances and we'll keep you in touch with that as well throughout the morning.
Fingers crossed we get a medal, and that would be nice, wouldn't it? Little addition to their wedding as well. It would be a lovely start. So, Dan, I know you weren't here yesterday.
Yes.
Lots went on in the golf, so I thought we have to, and it would be rude not to, cover what happened.
Huge,
so close, wasn't it? But it's like you say with the golf, I think the way it finished, there was so much excitement around it. And especially Sabatini sat in the clubhouse for a good 2 hours, didn't he?
Yeah, well, and C.T. Pan eventually won the bronze in that 7-man playoff. And again, as McIlroy said and Paul Casey talked about afterwards, both involved in that playoff, they've never tried so hard to finish third place in a major golfing tournament. It was you know, fascinating finish. I did feel for you a bit when you'd already had hours of golf and then you had to go into a 7-man playoff for the bronze. I know,
but it was good. It was good. We've never seen it before. But I think it's only fair now we talk a little bit of hockey.
Well, why not? I mean, just to let you know, if you missed a bit of the news yesterday, the men were knocked out, weren't they, yesterday? Which you mortified today thinking about that.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you would felt like they were getting better and better. They had draws against Belgium, who are the world #1, the Netherlands, and they went through a game early. But to go out their
sort of hopes and their chances.
Anyway, getting knocked out at quarter-final stage, I think because of their progress in the group stage, it's a young team. It'll be an amazing experience for them, and hopefully Danny's got a good group there where he can go into Paris, because, as I say, we're only 3 years away, and they'll be in better shape there.
And if you just switched on, that was in the men's quarter-finals yesterday, and the first team through in the women's side of things is actually India as well, because huge upset if you just switched on. They beat Australia, didn't they, by a single goal earlier on today? Yeah,
as I said before, Australia finished top of their group, and India just got through the same group that Team GB were in. So I think Australia were full of confidence, maybe a little bit too confident going into that match, and India got the win. But as I say, fair dues to both the Indian men and Indian women's teams.
We'll show you that Australia-India match in a moment. But first through the women's quarter-finals from earlier today is Argentina taking on Germany. We're going to join the action with a game scoreless, and excuse me, it's very early. We're in the second quarter.
In that fourth position, and that's what happened in that quarter-final. We're going to have a look now what happened in the second one between Australia and India. Commentary from Simon Mason.
Be Spain, but let's just touch on Netherlands against New Zealand, the third quarter-final. What are we expecting from that one?